Hello and welcome back to Inaka Diaries. So it's time for another one of these status updates here, and of course, as is tradition, I'm not going to just sit here and talk, so I've got snacks again. This time I've got a Suntory Premium Malts. This is like a limited design edition where it just says brewed in Tokyo on there. Suntory Premium Malts is basically the best of the kind of regular Japanese beers that you can get, in my opinion, of course. It's also slightly more expensive than, you know, the standard big three, Asahi, Kirin, and Sapporo. But I think it's better. So that's the one that I always get if I have the chance. And well, again, decently sized glass for it. Let's see if we can actually pour this thing so that it does not make a bunch of Germans angry at how I pour my beer because it had been shaken beforehand. There we go. Boop. Cheers. Yeah, no, this is really nice. I do miss like proper beer, like IPA and those kinds of things, but we don't really get that up here. So this is pretty much as good as it gets from these standard kind of Pilsner types. It's good though, but of course no Saturday beer without a snack. So I've also got a snack. These are pure potato with fried seaweed or grilled seaweed taste from the with blessings from the Ariake Sea. So let's see what this is all about. Smells like potatoes. They are kind of like a thick potato chip. No, I think that was just what I wanted to say. Also, I'm sorry, I accidentally called them potato chips. I know they are called crisps in proper English. Sorry, it's just like sometimes you just say the words that you're used to hearing. Crisps. Oh wow, that is. Oh wow, the name pure potato is really accurate. This is just. You probably wouldn't say like potato has a lot of flavor to it, but these are just like packed full of. Wow. Yeah, this is just, in a good way, a punch in the face with a potato. Oh man, that is such a. I mean, yeah, it's got the little seaweed on there, but that's basically just a hint on top of it. The main flavor is just potato. It's just like oomph, potato. That is really good. Wow. That is really just intense potato. That's fantastic. Wow. Right, so status updates on what's going on. You'll see I'm wearing a new t-shirt here. I just got this like last week or the week before. Kind of a blur, the individual days here. For the concert that was supposed to be happening next weekend, which of course got cancelled like everything else, but I figured just to kind of remind myself that it's a thing, and yeah, I'm wearing this one. Also, spring has finally arrived here. Just this week, the sakura started blooming. The cherry blossoms here started blooming here. Like last week, before last weekend, because you know that's how weeks work. There was nothing. Like it was just. It looked like the same it had done for months. There was just nothing to see. Trees were still completely naked. There was no kind of green appearing anywhere. And then suddenly, just this week, as I went off to work on Monday, it was just boom, sakura. The cherry blossoms were just blooming. And within this week, like over the course of this week, there's just been a massive explosion of cherry blossoms everywhere. And everything has just gone green. It's really great, and temperatures just shot up massively. Just yesterday it was 18 degrees here. It's nice, really nice, and you can see I'm just wearing the t-shirt today. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that without like massive power on the heating over here. So that is great, and I would like to show you around outside, to show you some of the sakura. It's not very convenient to show you around outside, so we'll do it like this. Here's some cherry blossoms for you. Oh, hi. You're back early. Sorry. Yeah. So yes, as you saw there, cherry blossoms. It's really nice to be able to see these things nowadays. Nowadays, what am I talking about? After having heard about all of the fantastic cherry blossoms that have been in the rest of Japan, and people going, oh, it's cherry blossom season! It's great to finally experience them up here. Other things that have happened is I got my tax return. I don't know why I'm getting a tax return, but apparently I was getting a tax return sometime back in... I don't remember if it was March. I think it was sometime back at the beginning of March. We had to go to the village office and well, we didn't actually fill out anything. We just handed them a thing that showed like a statement of what we like salary and these kinds of things. Everything that the company had paid, like all kinds, like my base salary, all the taxes I paid, everything that goes for the health insurance and these things, and then they typed in something on the computer and calculated however much I would have to either pay extra taxes or get some tax back, and I was getting a fairly large amount of money back in the tax return. And as I said, I don't know why, but I was getting this, and I got a little notice in my mailbox saying, oh, we are transferring this money to you, you'll have it soon. And there was nothing within a week of that. Then I received another letter, which Google Translate told me said, we tried to transfer this money to you, but we couldn't because there was a mistake. And it turned out the mistake was the name on the bank account was wrong, because my name exists in like 3 different versions in Japanese because it has been registered. It was first registered wrong, and then I have had it changed in some places, but that just means that it has ended up existing in 3 different versions. So the name that, for some reason, the name that the person from the village office handling the tax thing typed in there was not the name that was on my bank account, which I don't understand why, because they had a copy of my bank, or not even a copy, they had my actual physical bank book there with all the information on it. But anyway, the name was wrong, so the transfer didn't happen, so I took this to one of my Japanese colleagues at work, and they helped me fix it. They called up the tax office and they fixed it, so I received this money just this past week. And it's a fairly large chunk of money relative to like what I've actually paid in taxes. I don't know why, but hey, it's extra money. It's pretty great. So of course I can't do one of these status updates without mentioning what the actual state is here. Golden Week is happening right now. Like, Golden Week is this period of holidays in Japan, which is like the big set of holidays in Japan. There are like 4 holidays over a period of like a week, and depending on where those dates land relative to weekends, this ends up with a fairly massive holiday period where everyone in Japan travels all over the place. As you might remember from my previous videos, I mentioned that there is a state of emergency, and they have specifically made the state of emergency to end after Golden Week, so that they wanted to prevent people from traveling all over the country during Golden Week. And well, Golden Week is now. The first holiday was this Wednesday. The next holiday is actually Sunday, and then there's Monday and Tuesday. But since one of the holidays falls on Sunday, there's a replacement holiday or a compensation holiday on Wednesday instead, because having a holiday on Sunday is a waste because it's already a Sunday. So Golden Week ends this next Wednesday, and the state of emergency is scheduled to end there. However, it looks like they are going to extend the state of emergency. There has been no official statement that we are extending it, but as far as I can tell from the news that are right now, the idea is they are going to extend it, but they are not making a decision on how long they are going to extend that until they have drafted up plans for how this is going to work and how the whole kind of reopening, restarting of things is going to work. It's not really like a massive reopening because stuff has not been closed. There hasn't been an actual lockdown, as in many other countries, but they do have kind of things to sort of restart again, and they need to draft up a plan for how to do this and what kind of time frame we are looking at. So only on, I think the date I saw said the 4th of May, so that would be Monday, will Abe officially declare when this is going to end or how they're going to do it. And of course, then the central government decides something there, then the individual prefectural governments have to decide how they do things based on that information, and then in places like the village here, they would then need to take the prefecture's decisions and actually implement them here. So it's going to take probably a little while before things cascade down to the level where I'll experience it here in the village. I think that pretty much covers up what I wanted to say here, and also it's again ending up with me sitting here rambling for a while, even forgetting to drink my beer. So I'm not going to be traveling much and exploring much during Golden Week, which would have otherwise been a fantastic opportunity to do so given, holiday times, but yeah, given the situation, this is going to be a Golden Week where I am going to be golden inside here. So, that's what's happening. Anyway, I'll let you get on with your business, and then I'll get on with my business, which is not that busy. And then I'll talk to you again next week, probably. Bye for now. Swoosh!